Hi guys, welcome to www.yogaisyummy.net. That's my blog and I'm glad you decided to join me today for some yoga practice. Today we're practicing yoga for our oblique muscles, which is these guys. And if you tend to have maybe, a little puff around your belly, a little muffin top, us girls, a lot of us, or guys, tend to have that. And this yoga is going to be perfect for that. So good morning or good evening, or whenever you are practicing with me. Happens to be first thing in the morning here. It's a beautiful day, so let's do some yoga. Go ahead and come to the top of your mat, and we're just going to take a real quick little flow down to the mat. So we're just going to take a long breath, inhaling. Exhale, fold over those legs. Just bend your knees as much as you want. And just kind of release your lower back, shake out the head, and come on to hands and knees. So go ahead and come down. And we're going to place our palms directly underneath our shoulders and press more into the thumbs and the pointer fingers than to the pinky sides. And do a couple cat-cows, dropping the belly, inhaling, moving the heart to the front. Oh, it feels so good. Exhale, round the back. Starting to warm those belly muscles, and then inhaling, and then exhaling. Good. Just come to a nice neutral spine. Move your hands a little bit in front of you, and we're going to start to get that long oblique feeling, okay? So curl your toes under and sit back into puppy pose. Kind of suction cup your armpits like two little ice cream scoops there, and then drop your head, maintaining length in your neck and your lower back at all times. And go ahead and make your way into downward facing dog. So go ahead and come up, and back. And if it's your first dog of the day, or maybe your last one of the day, just make it count. Good. Feel long. And if your heels don't touch, that is so fine. And you may even today, for the sake of this class, make your dog a little wider than normal, because we're going to get really long through our side bodies today. So just feel that space and length. Good. Breathing in, and then take a big sigh out the mouth. And then lower onto your knees. Good. And have a seat. Wonderful. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. We're going to stretch those wrists a little bit more, and we're going to push those palms away, feeling long from our armpits to our hip bones, but keeping our shoulders relaxed. And go ahead and take an inhale, feeling lots of length. Good. Exhale and release. Make your way into plank pose, so everybody's favorite pose. And come right on up. And when you're in plank, you want to think about your belly muscles and your leg muscles a lot more than your arms. Everybody seems to want to make this an arm pose, and it's really drawing in through your belly, so don't get the perky butt problem here. So we want to bring it down. And go ahead and make your way into your first side plank. So I'll face away from you for this one, so excuse the little butt shot there. So go ahead and come on to your right side, and you can always drop your knee to modify. Just pull away from the floor with your hip and reach the top arm up and just feel openness. Yeah. Beautiful. If some of you want to lift the top leg, you can. But as we come down, take a long breath in, coming back to plank, feeling those belly muscles pull upward to the sky. Then change sides. So go ahead and float down to your left hand. And then reach your right arm up. And here we are. Great pose. This is such an effective pose. I've been teaching this one a lot this week in my classes, and I just feel different every day when I wake up, because you have strong oblique muscles, you just stand taller. So good. Press the hip away. Again, make this about the belly and the thighs, not the arm. Good. Slowly, slowly exhale back into regular plank. Pulling upward with the thigh bones. Good, and then just breathe. Feeling long and open. Good. Exhale, go ahead and lower down to your knees, lower all the way onto your belly, and point the elbows toward the back of your mat. Perfect. Good. So just kind of relax here. We're going to take a variation of cobra. So bring the palms way back by your rib cage, and then shrug your shoulder blades down toward your waistline. Press your palms down into the mat, and then curl up. This is a different variation of cobra because it's a little bit more long. So you may not be able to come up as high, but it's more about pressing forward to lengthen those oblique muscles. And don't squeeze your buns, okay? So go ahead and come down. And rest. Your wrists are going to get a little workout today, huh? And then come into locust pose. So that's where we use our tummy muscles, lift the heart center, leave the shoulder blades relaxed, and maybe reach back. Good. Maybe drop the chin. And if you want, you can make this into a bow pose by bending the knees, catch the ankles. And this class is a little bit intermediate, so maybe not the best for a newbie. So flex the feet, and then press your shins away from you. Awesome. And just breathe there. And then release. And rest. Wonderful. Go ahead and press up and back into downward facing dog. Fantastic. Good. And just a little bit of work for our legs to lengthen our belly muscles. Crescent lunge coming up. I want you to float your left hand between your, or left foot between your hands. So go ahead, float it up. Some of you may have to clunk it up there, no big deal. And then keep those side bellies long and breathe as you come up into crescent. And crescent is fantastic for leg strength too. So just stay focused in breathing. Maybe come a little bit deeper. Maybe touch the palms together. Yeah. Good, and we're gonna take a little twist. So take the right elbow past the left thigh. Really bring it around there. And once you're here, revolve your heart to your thumbs. Keep the back leg pressing up. This is an amazing belly twist. And then go ahead and come back. Immediately come to plank. And guess what? Back onto side plank. Right hand down, left hand up. Little extra kick for obliques today, guys. Good. Breathing with sound. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Keep that length the whole time. Good. This time float the right foot between the hands. If you want to give yourself a little suction cup, gives you just a little bit more space. Good. Feel strong. Reaching forward. Kind of scissor those legs toward each other. Drop deeply into crescent lunge. Breathing with sound. And then begin to take this little twist, maintaining length the whole time. So really bring that left elbow past the right thigh. Palms press into each other. And then revolve. Keeping the back leg straight, keeping the neck soft. So think length from your tailbone to the top of your head. And then plank pose one more time. Thighs and belly lifted. Left hand down, right hand up. We're almost done. You feeling your side bodies? Good. And then breathe. Perfect. And come into your final downward dog and maybe make it a little bit deeper. Shake out your head and neck. And then kind of walk yourself back into like a handstand preparation. If you're really advanced, you can float up into handstand. I'm not quite there yet, so I'm just going to do the preparation. So go ahead and keep the low belly lifting, but allow the side bodies to lengthen. See how deeply you can fold now. Keep pulling the hips up. And relax the neck. Good. And go ahead and take an exhale, and then just roll on up. And it's going to be a good day. I hope you feel amazing. Have a great day. Keep practicing yoga with me, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.